It was the night before the big test in school, the one that would decide if some would get into the college of their dreams or not. Some of the students had studied for weeks and locked themselves in their rooms, memorizing every fact and statistic for the test. Others had opted to trust their gut and not review any material. Everyone was anxious. The next morning, the students filed into the classroom. Some could not hide their nerves, while others walked in with a confidence that they had done everything they could to be prepared. The teacher gave out the test, and after handing out the Scantron sheets, she sternly reminded the students of the importance of this test as she handed out the last sheets of paper. The room was silent, the only sound being the faint ticking of the clock on the wall. The only other sound was the occasional student coughing or shuffling in their seat as they nervously worked their way through the test. As the minutes slowly ticked away, Mary, one of the students, began to feel herself getting tense. She had studied for weeks leading up to today, reading through every single passage and review guide, and now it seemed that her hard work would all be for nothing. Meanwhile, Tom, another student, exuded confidence. He had barely glanced at the material for the past week, and as he reviewed for the last few minutes before turning in the test, he felt sure that he had the answers to most of the questions. The bell signaled the end of the test, and the students all filed out of the room with a mix of feelings. Some felt optimistic that we had done well, and others felt less sure. The days following the test were ones of anticipation, as everyone anxiously awaited the results. Finally, a few weeks later, the results were announced in a special assembly during which the teacher handed out a paper to each student. Mary and Tom anxiously looked at their results, both shocked to see that they had earned the top scores and both feeling a huge sense of relief that they had done well. Mary looked at Tom and, with a huge smile, she said, "We did it." Tom smiled back at her and replied, "Yes, we did." The two hugged each other in celebration, and with a newfound determination to do well in college, they went on to achieve their dreams. This big school test turned out to be the turning point for both of them, not just on the day of the test, but for their future as well.
Do you have a suggestion for a new story? Comment below and subscribe to not miss the next one.